Here at Local on 2, we love to curl up with a good book, and maybe for some of you at home, it's a new goal. We've been talking a lot about goals. Our friend Lindsay from Parnassus Books is back to show us some of the hottest titles for the new year.
Yes, welcome in, friend. Good to see you always. What I love is that you always have a book for everyone. But before we dive into that, we have to talk about your book, Do Tell.
Yes.
Congratulations again. How's it been?
It's been absolutely incredible. I've been so grateful for how the Nashville community has shown up for this book, has shown up for me, has taken a chance on a debut author. Aww. It's just been so wonderful.
Aww. And remind everybody what Do Tell is about, because we have to shamelessly plug your book.
Oh no, don't, please. Do Tell is set in Golden Age Hollywood. It follows a gossip columnist who starts meddling in the lives of the stars, finds herself in the middle of a divisive trial, lots of scandal, and of course lots of gossip.
Ooh, I love it. Okay, that's on my list. Now let's talk about some of the other recommendations for this year. You know, other people like all different types of books. So what have you brought us?
Yeah, so I'm all about meeting yourself where you're at with reading, and if you want to kind of ease into it, that's great. I think winter's a great time for rest. So I've started off, I themed this with a classic, Wintering by Catherine May, which is all about the power of rest, the power of recuperating, and I think books are a great way to rest and get in touch with yourself. So that's kind of my guiding theme here.
That's great, and what a good time of year for that.
Yeah, and carrying on with that theme, Jenny Odell is one of my favorite authors, scholars. Her most recent book, Saving Time, just came out in paperback about discovering a life beyond productivity culture. So if you are kind of feeling that pushback against, too many screens, too much going on, and you want to kind of take those moments to reflect and log off, this is a great book for that.
Ooh, I like that. Okay, this looks fun.
This comes out on Tuesday.
We're getting a first glance.
You're getting a special sneak preview. Lauren Kung Jessen is one of our local romance authors. She is a delight. Red String Theory is the follow-up to her debut, Lunar Love. It is a romance set during the winter time. I've got a winter theme going on here.
I like it.
So if you want to cozy up with a romance, if that's where you're at, you just want something that is heartwarming and incredible, Red String Theory comes out on Tuesday, and we'll have signed copies at Parnassus.
It says just a date or a twist of fate.
And another local author, Ariel Lawhon, her most recent book is The Frozen River. It follows a real-life account of a midwife in a Puritan colony. She was famous for having never lost a mother, and this follows a slightly fictionalized version of her life, but there's also a mystery happening. There's there's murmurs within the community. I'm just so excited for Ariel. I'm so excited for this book.
That
love
sounds
it. Another
really
local author. That's
interesting.
cool.
Okay, last but not least.
And then if you want to get a little darker, you want a bit of a mystery for, again, with the wintertime, I have some questions for you. It's one of my favorite reads of 2023 by Rebecca Makkai, who was shortlisted for the Pulitzer for The Great Believers. This time she is taking on the mystery genre. It follows a podcaster who goes back to her boarding school during the winter term and finds herself enmeshed in a murder that happened while she was a student. So it's a cold case mystery. It's also a Me Too story. It's just so good. I stayed up all night reading it.
You said top one of 2023.
That's amazing.
Quick question. So let's say you're not the most avid reader, but that's on your list of goals for 2024. What's your best tip?
I think meeting yourself where you're at. I'm personally of the mindset, I have to read a ton of books in my job as a book buyer at Parnassus. I don't always finish books. I think it's just about finding what works for you. If you want to sit down and get cozy with a romance, get cozy with a romance. If you want to work your way up to literary fiction, that's great too. Short stories and essay collections are also wonderful if you want to just try something out that's not too long. They're both great options.
Even YA for adults.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
Yes. And we have great booksellers who will help you find your perfect book match at Parnassus.
Thank you so much. Come back every month. Let's do a book club. Yes. All right. Find your new favorite book and bookstore, parnassusbooks.net, located in Green Hills. Go check it out.